You're watching the Eternal Tournament Series.
It's round 5. This is the Eternal Tournament Series, and I am Mark, a.k.a. chibikawaii. I got Ilyon in the booth with me. Ilyon, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Mark. How do you feel about parties?
I'm a big man. I'm going to a party tonight. I love parties. Why do you ask?
Because Saturday's a good day for parties. We've got Wump on the side of BassoonBuffoon here on our main cam. So we've got Wump party starter in a Yeti list here. So we've got a bunch of Thudrock artisans, Yeti fur flingers, Wumps. So it's Skycrag, but not your typical Skycrag. Even Slope Sergeant is making its way into this list.
Oh, I'm excited.
And we're facing off again against the deck that we've already seen earlier, Kuru Flyers by Komodo. So we've got your Kuru Pacifiers, your Valkyrie Enforcers, Sheltering Riders, bunch of good flyers here. And I think we're ready to see some mulligans. So
I think so too. Would Hurumbre? Would that be a little? Would that be a good name for the Huru Combre matchup? Hurumbre?
Hurumbre. That could work.
R.I.P.
I like Hooray. Hooray works pretty well. Come on.
Yeah, well, but I can imagine a gorilla living in this world, you know, with the Hurumbre. Get it.
So we have a quick
underway
here. Moving on, we have a quick mulligan here from BassoonBuffoon for some odd reason, and
yeah, two party starters. You'd think you'd keep it in the opening hand. Komodo's hand, though, actually was insanely good. We're going to be able to see this Awakened student come down next turn, and the Common Cause is going to provide the second justice that they're going to need. It's going to be... Oh, actually, no. They drew second justice, so it's just going to be good no matter what. Yeah, Bassoon forced into playing the Champion of Fury on turn 2. Less than ideal.
Yeah, without any buffs, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. You getting your turn 2 champion is where you want to be. They get to bond out a Slope Sergeant here immediately, get rid of some of this useless power that's in their hand. Probably just getting rid of both sigils, right? And hope that you top deck another power. No, getting rid of one of the Cinder Yeti instead.
Okay, I don't mind that. Getting rid of the banner and the Cinder Yeti, so that way you guarantee that you still have 5 power in order to catch these obliterates. Though that is, you still have a couple draws between then and now, so maybe you're supposed to.
Yeah, I'm on the greed.
Yeah,
I'm on the greed plan, but I can definitely understand, you know.
Yeah, and there's the 5th power. So
there you go. See, easy peasy.
Wow.
You get there.
There's the torch. Not going to do anything. But this obliterate's still going to be able to answer the Awakened student, as Awakened student will only be a 4/4 next turn, right? There's no way to make it bigger than that.
No, there's no way to make it bigger than that. But they're not really worried about trading off. They've got Equivocate and Unseen Commando who pacifiers here. They're fine just racing at this point.
Yeah, but so now we get to obliterate the Awakened student. Oh,
we're just going to see a torch.
I'm actually okay with that, right? Because it prevents Komodo from gaining any sort of life. Bassoon is fine taking this 4 points of damage. Even if it did get up to a 5/5, Obliterate is still going to be able to answer it just fine.
That's fair. I think that I would have preferred to Obliterate anyways and offer the trade, but it's close. I don't see any reason why not to do that. Equivocate back the champion now.
Oh, it's an Awakened student!
It's an Awakened student's pretty good, though. Listen, it's not the best thing to hit here, but as far as 2-drops, you're not going to hit a lot that is good. So Awakened Student is better than most. Unfortunately, Obliterate does not answer immediately. Like, it's super blank here. So we're going to see a ton of damage coming down on BassoonBuffoon, and really no great answers for them for either of these cards. Like, they can obliterate away the 5/5, but they just die to immediately. So it looks like it's probably the end.
Oh, there's Wump.
You can party, but unfortunately, the party is a funeral.
And then Yeti, and then Cinder Yeti. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. That was satisfying. Okay, now we're done. Yeah.
Fun to start the party, but like I said, it is in fact a funeral. So
what? That's morbid. or is it just a good way of looking at life, right? It's a celebration of the person's life after like the funeral. That makes That makes sense. Wump did if I was going to Wump's funeral, I would imagine it's probably going to be a party, right?
It's got to be a little bit of one.
Yeah, because when you say who wants to party, Wump probably asked that question to begin with and then answered it. So I think it's fitting.
Do we have an exact translation of Craig Data?
That's a very solid point. We don't. That actually
it could be in fact honor my life, young warriors. I don't know.
With a party for my funeral.
We're moving on. We're going to sideboards here. We've got some polymorphs in the sideboard for Yetis. I'm imagining that you probably want to polymorph a few things here, right? A melee. You can't answer a melee with anything but polymorph from this deck, so. Permafrost and polymorph is really the ways to get rid of a melee. Mm-hmm. You want to have permafrost. Permafrost does do it, but you want to have more than that. Great Parliament's also going to be a bit of a problem. So, even on turn 4, like a 4/4 flyer is kind of an issue for this Yeti list, I would think. So I wouldn't imagine they wouldn't mind a polymorph or 2 here. If you're the Karoo Flyers deck, do you play a Nostrix? I wonder if we just slam. I wonder if we just slam a Nostrix here to get a massive unseen commando, because that there's not a lot of answers for something like a Nostrix. Like they have Obliterate, they can permafrost it, but Nostrix already gets some value out of it. So I wonder if you do side in both of the Nostrix. The Yeti deck is pretty. The Yeti deck is pretty aggro, so you might not have that as an option, but it's less aggressive than a normal Skycrack deck, I would say.
Yeah, a little bit more synergistic, though. Going to be able to do some sillier things in the mid game. One thing that I do wonder: do you bring in Yeti Pult? It trades with a lot of things, and then you have the upside, or like the possible upside.
You're not really picking off a lot of things, though. I don't think that you would keep it. It does poke off the Shelter Wing Rider Aegis, but we're on into a game here, and we've got BassoonBuffoon with a hand that Fearless Yeti and Slope Sergeant's a little bit clunky here. It's unfortunate that you can't bond out the Slope Sergeant right away, but they're going to be able to draw 2 here, facing down this Awakened Student.
Yeah, but the Torch and Bassoon's hand probably. Well, I guess the Finest Hour.
It's going to run into this Finest Hour, so Awakened Student is going to be a pretty good house against this. They do get to slam in here and scout. Imagine you not keeping that.
I'm fine with
I guess I can see throwing it away. I'm just thinking that you want to have more power for the Slope Sergeant, but Slope Sergeant's pretty cheap. You're able to put it into play next turn off of Snowcrest Yeti or the Fearless Yeti here, so either one's fine.
I think you'd still attack with Fearless Yeti here, right?
Yeah, I think you try and go for the Torch first, though, just to see what's up.
Really?
I don't know. I think I'd just try and Torch. And, just walking into it again. Because, I would try and go for the Torch and then, do the attack here. Unfortunately, Komodo just kind of has all the answers. Yeah, Obliterate answers one of them, but...
Yeah, so you double block. So they swing in, you double block one of them. You double block the bigger one, right? And then you Obliterate the second one? And then you have died to the Shelter Wing Rider?
Yeah, I was going to say, then you're in trouble from the Shelter Wing. You don't even have the power to play the Obliterate. This is a tough spot for Bassoon.
Oh.
Ooh. Eileen's Intervention can pop the Aegis, so that's pretty useful.
It can pop the Aegis. It also can provide some fun combat tricks in terms of, the double blocking situation, right?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
You can give all of your Yetis +3.
Yep. So we're going to see Permafrost and Eileen's Intervention saved here.
Eileen's Intervention not going to be able to be cast this turn, but it's just a 1-for-1 trade with the Awakened Student and the Slope Sergeant, which is probably okay, right? I don't even think Komodo offers it. Yeah. Komodo has with the Cawthon here in hand, is looking pretty good. We have a little bit of a viewer issue, I think, where it's showing they have no cards in hand, but they in fact have 4. Who?
With the card
Komodo?
Viewer? Komodo has 4 cards, yeah. Or is that on my end? Because I see 4 cards in Komodo's hand. Am I crazy?
You might be crazy. I'm pretty sure they are out of cards. They have 1 card in hand now. And
Showed
that
me with
card is a...
Then I have the bug. Got it.
Yeah. All right,
That's
so we...
the issue.
So we see the Eileen's intervention coming down, popping the Aegis on the Sheltering Rider. Sheltering Rider now a 0/5. Bassoon drawing an Obliterate, going to be able to answer that Owl from the Great Parliament. However, still going to have that Kothon that if another power is drawn, is going to be able to make an Owl. Yeah, so now we're curious. Komodo, I think Bassoon trying to figure out exactly what they want to do here. It is a little bit of a complicated turn. I kind of like just like shipping, right? Are you back in the game, Ilyon?
Yeah, no, I think that I would obliterate I think I'd obliterate the 4/4 personally.
Yeah, I think that's which 4/4.
Well, the flyer, sorry. Going for the ground pounder. I would be worried about the flyer being able to win the game there is the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough position, though. Like, there's 3 threats on board that you need to answer all 3 of them because, like you said, a single power and Kothon goes off.
Ooh, okay.
Definitely climb in there.
Yeah, I don't dislike this at all. And then next turn, Wump gets to come down, and it actually starts forcing trades.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you just got to try and put as much pressure as you can there.
It does turn on this Vanquish that was just drawn for a Komodo, though.
Yeah,
which I'm so kind of surprised is still in the deck, but maybe they decided they didn't have enough to bring out to take out all the Vanquishes.
Well, it does answer things like Thud Rock, which we actually see as a 4 of in the Yeti deck. It does answer
and Slope Sergeant.
It does answer Slope Sergeant.
Okay.
It answers Pumped Up Wump.
Champion, yeah. Well, and Champion of Fury, yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah. It answers quite a few cards. Like, all of these become targets the minute that Wump comes down, so I think it makes a lot of sense.
So we're just going to see 4 damage getting through here, so Komodo going to be dropping down to 9. Though I actually I wonder if there is merit to trading the Kothon for the Fearless Yeti.
Yeah, maybe, but you really want to be able to ultimate it here. The flyers are just so brutal.
You do, but like now, like if you hadn't hit a power there that turn, it would have I don't know. It feels like you would have been feeling a little more awkward in that situation.
You have the option to block it again this turn. You're still blocking to 0/5. I think it's okay to just wait and see what happens. Because you get the option too then to see if you don't draw power, then you might just be able to double drop something and still trade, right? So I think that's okay to wait. The ultimate here does threaten lethal, so it's going to be interesting turn. You have to block. I mean, you've got to worry about things like Torch though. So yeah, we're going to see the 4/4 blocking another creature here. It makes a lot of sense. I'm in favor of blocking the Wump with the Coffin personally.
So then they drop down to 6.
It does put them in range of Obliterate, right? Which is what they're worried about. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I mean, they're dead to Obliterate, but you know that 2 Obliterates are gone. I think I just take the risk, honestly, because you know that then you have the crack back for lethal. And if you get hit, then I mean that sucks. But at the same time, the odds are pretty low. And yeah, that's what we see here. It's going to be a game.
Komodo's going to take it down.
And there you go. No parties today. Only funerals.
Oh, very, very sad day. But sad day for Bassoon. But again, the funeral. Wump wants us to party. So congratulations to Komodo from all sides of the all sides of the universe, the arena, the battle area. You know where I'm going with this.
The totem ground?
Totem ground. That's
totem
what we're
ground.
going with.
There you go.
So Komodo taking that down 2-0. I think we're going to be looking for a backup match. We're going to see if we have one. But while we're waiting for this backup match and looking around, you know what I think about this team tournament? This team draft. I heard you talking about it a little earlier, so I'm going to force this on you right now to go over it again.
Absolutely. Well, ETS, we're running a team draft tournament. The draft is not the cards, though. It's the players. So the players will sign up to be part of the player pool for the event, and then they will be drafted themselves into teams by 5 captains. So the teams will play in a Swiss event, and all the players on the teams playing simultaneously, with the team that wins the most matches taking the round. Registration deadline for that was April 12th, so that's already happened. But the tournament is still going on, so you can check out aReNGeeInternal.com, or you can go to the Discord and look at hashtag tournament-info and find more information on that, and you can check that out.
Yeah, that sounds quite a bit of fun. And I'm curious, do we know who the 5 captains were? We do, right?
I would imagine so, since we already had it happen.
The 2 of us. So this was just a terrible. This was because we don't have it right in front of us. So I don't know why I brought this question up. I'm just gonna dig my hole deeper. I'm not even gonna let you save me. I'm just gonna keep digging. I got a shovel. It's great.
Well, I'm gonna try and save you because we've got a backup round here. I think we're gonna be going with Tin Man. Possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
I
think we're looking. I saw some messages going out to Serb as well. We got okay. Well, we might also just not have a.
Oh, but it looks like they just won, so not going to be happening. Looking for a secondary backup match here now. We had a pretty quick round there. Hooray Flayers just kind of taking it down. Did I just say Flayers? I did.
Yeah, I'm rubbing off on you. This is good, and you can take that in any sort of way that you'd like.
The Hooray Flayers is certainly a thing, right?
Yeah. And then there was the how were you saying Ilya's name?
Ilyak.
Ilyak. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, you gotta yak it up.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll let you have credit for that. I'll let you have Ilyak.
Well, Ilyak is famous for his humor, so yak, yakking it up.
Yeah, that is true. If there was one thing I was going to define Ilya by, I would say humor. I would say humor.
Absolutely.
But
110%.
Yeah. We might end up. Yeah, I think we're checking in on one other backup match. But
so we're going to go back and we're going to do a rerun, I think, now of round 1. And we're just going to take a quick little break and we're going to have round 6 for you after that. So
yeah,
everybody stick around and we'll see you in just a minute. Don't go away. More Eternal Tournament series is going to be right after this.
All right. See you guys then.